Hello all. In this video, we are going to learn about the XP, that is Extreme Programming. It's a framework from the Agile umbrella. Okay, let's go ahead and see what exactly it is. We can see the overview, life cycle, and when we can use this XP and core values, rules, and 12 practices. Okay, in this video, let's go ahead and see one by one. What is extreme programming? Let's go ahead and see the overview of it. Extreme programming, under overview section, we are going to see the definition, purpose, and the iterative process and the key characteristics of the XP. Extreme programming is an agile project management methodology focused on a speed and the simplicity of it. It emphasizes the short development cycles and minimal documentation to enhance the efficiency. XP is a structure around work sprints and allowing the iterative development. Each sprint involves completing and reviewing the work and referring the process based on the feedback loop. Okay, then the XP promotes the real time adaptability to customer requirements. It emphasizes the discipline through the frequent code reviews and the unit testing. Collaboration and the teamwork are prioritized throughout all the development stages. Okay, this is all about the extreme programming. Let's go ahead and see when we can use this extreme programming. Okay, it's depend on the team size consideration, then the customer interaction, and the adaptability and the technical proficiency. Okay, these three things are needed. Then we can go ahead and use this programming methodology. Okay, XP is most effective for the smaller teams, ideally under 10 members. Smaller team facilitates the better collaboration and the communication, as usual, of course. Then the constant communication with the customer is crucial for the XP's success. Customer involvement is the essential for testing and the approval throughout the development. Okay, we say always that acceptance testing, right? That is, teams must embrace the change without personal conflicts, as XP often requires discarding without previous work. Okay, the member should possess strong technical skills to adapt and implement changes quickly. Okay, then only we are going to use this programming. Let's go ahead and see what is the life cycle of the extreme programming. It should be continuous integration. This is the stage. Then the iterative planning process as well, and the feedback loop. Okay, this is these three stages of this life cycle extreme program. Let's see what exactly it is in brief. The XP life cycle encourages frequent integration of the work, sometimes early or daily. Continuous integration helps identify issues early in the development process itself. The life cycle includes the pulling unfinished work from the user stories and prioritize these tasks. Honest planning and the constant communication with the stakeholders are vital. After releasing work, team gather feedback to inform future iterations. The process is cyclical and returning to the planning and the adjusting as necessary. Okay, this is all about the life cycle of the extreme programming. On the other side, we can see the some core values of the extreme programming. Let's see what those are. Okay, so these are simplicity, communication, feedback loop, courage, and the respect. Simplicity means what exactly? Focus on delivering the simple solutions, okay, that effectively meets the requirements, goals. Okay, then they prioritize the essential tasks to ensure the most critical work is complete first. That is the simplicity. Then what about the communication? It should be open and honest communication. Is fundamental for the team collaboration. Team members are encouraged to voice problems and solutions promptly. Okay, what about the feedback? Regular feedback from the users is integrated into the development process in itself. Frequent releases allows for quick adjustment based on the customer insights. What is courage? Team member must be honest about their progress and accountability for missed deadlines. Okay, then adaptability to change is essential. So even when plans do not go as expected. Okay, then what about respect? Mutual respect among team members and customers as well fosters the positive working environment. Okay, they should trust on us. Okay, and we should trust on each other as well within the team. Correct? Yeah. So acknowledging each member's contributing is crucial for the effective collaboration. Okay, so these are some core values of the extreme programming. Okay, let's go ahead and see what are the rules of the extreme programming methodology. Rules depend on these stages one by one. That is planning, managing, designing, coding, and the testing. Rules means what? The rules and regulations should be there for these stages. For planning, it should be viable through the user stories and the customer availability. Create release schedule as well. Then what about managing? Managing the collaboration workspace among team members, daily stand-up meetings, life cycles helps to maintain the progress. Okay, and designing it should be start with the simplest design, and gradually you can add the complexity in later iterations. Okay, then the coding it should be follow the strict coding standards. Okay, so that we can avoid the technical debt, right? Yeah. Then the testing, acceptance testing should be conducted, okay, with the customers to ensure the user stories are accurately implemented. Okay, so if we follow these rules and regulations, then we are not going to fail or we are not going to delay that the releases, right? Yeah. Then what about the 12 practices of the extreme programming? Practices, 12 practices are planning the game, the customer test, small releases, bunch of releases in the small things. Okay, then the simple design, pair programming. Okay, so that enhance the quality and the collaboration. Then the test driven development, refactoring, continuous integration, then the sustainable pace so that teams establish the manageable workload to maintain the productivity without burnout. Okay, then the metaphor and the coding standard. These are 12 practices should be there and followed in the extreme program. If we are doing well with all these things, then we are going to go ahead and use this framework in our project. Okay, this is all about the extreme programming. Just go through this video again and again and learn about this extreme programming in the interview point of view. Okay, if any questions or any doubt, just put the comment. Okay, yeah, thank you.